Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. Today's video is going to be all about this hair, you guys. Like, look at this. Like, yes. I haven't been curly in quite some time, so I feel like this video is well overdue, and you guys are probably like, Beauty Doll, like, what's going on with your hair? Like, what's going on with this nape? Like, what is going on? What's the deal? What's the tea? Where'd you get it from? Well, I will answer all of your questions, and I will let you guys know everything you guys need to know about this hair. Now, I do have 4 bundles in, and I have a closure. It's not a frontal, it is a closure. I plucked it, and I haven't even washed it in a good, like, I would say 2 days. So this is literally hair within 2 days of not being washed. So my curls have definitely kind of dropped on the frontal part, as you can see, but I like it like that because I like to comb out my curls. I like my hair big. I like my hair poofy. You guys know this because if you're an old subscriber on my channel, you know that I do love my hair very big, very poofy, very Tina-esque, Aretha Franklin-esque, very just in your face. Like, that's just me. I like big hair. Naturally, I do have big curly hair, so it just kind of frames my face and suits my face. So the details on this hair, I did purchase this hair from Unice Hair company. You guys must have heard them from Instagram. They're on, I think, you guys can just Google the name Unice Hair, and it's spelled U-N-I-C-E. You guys can Google that and you guys will find everything you need to know about Unice Hair. Now, I am in no way, shape, or form sponsored by Unice Hair, although if you are a rep from Unice Hair, I personally feel like I should be sponsored, as I am literally always wearing your hair and purchasing it with my own money. Hence, that's another story for another day. But this hair is 4 bundles, so I have 4 bundles in my hair plus a closure, not a frontal, just a closure. It's just a closure about this much, and the rest is sewn onto my head. I did do a sew on weave with this bundles. I did not do a wig. This is sewn on to my head top. So the things that I wanted to speak about with this hair, I haven't washed it in about 3 days. I like this kind of messy, thick hair look. I love the Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner type of like big, huge hair look. So it's kind of my go-to thing. So that's just that. I like it when it's big. I don't like my curls always defined, especially as someone who has naturally thick, curly hair. I kind of like my hair like this. Anyways, you guys, so I'll give you guys some details. As you can see down here, you can see that this is kind of the curl pattern. This is their Indian curly hair texture. This is just the pattern of the hair, and it comes in, to be honest, it says 1B, but to me it kind of looks like a light 1B color, because it's definitely not a 1 because the hair is not jet black, but it's definitely not a 2, but I think it's more of a lighter 1B hair color, because once the sun hits my hair or any light, you can see the brownness of this hair. I have not dyed this hair. This is exactly how I purchased this hair. I've had this hair for about, I would say, a month now. I've taken it out, put it back in, taken it out, put it back in. You guys know I do not keep hair in my head. I like to switch my hair out practically every week because I do my own hair, so I have the privilege of taking it out and putting it back in. So usually when I go to sleep, I just take this hair, I put it up in a bun, or I use a little bonnet, so that way I do not wreck the curl pattern of this hair, and I also don't want to get any type of frizziness in the back portions of my hair. Shedding wise, that's the thing about Unice Hair. I don't get shedding on my day-to-day basis. Like, if I say I'm walking down the street or like I'm on the bus or something, like, this hair is not gonna shed. Your hair is like this particular hair is not shedding. It's stuck into your head, it's not gonna shed. But when obviously I take a shower and I comb up my hair and I wash it and I deep condition and I condition, then yes, the hair is definitely going to have some shedding. Not as much as my natural hair, because my natural hair sheds like a dog, like literally a dog. This hair actually sheds less than my natural hair, and it's not attached to my scalp. So that's just to tell you guys. that's my experiences I've had with it, but I'm someone who actually knows how to maintain and keep my hair. I know by feeling my hair when my hair needs oil, when my hair needs conditioner. Like right now, my hair definitely needs to be washed. It definitely needs to be conditioned. Like these are things that I know, but as you look down at the bottom, it's very healthy. Very, very healthy. The top just needs a little bit more conditioning, but this is very healthy. I love the curl pattern of this hair when it gets wet. Like it's really beautiful. That's something that I do love. As time progresses, of course, the hair is going to drop its curl pattern. My natural hair drops its curl pattern the next day. So do expect for your curl pattern to drop a little bit from this hair. Not too much drastically, but it will drop a little bit. The frontal, I feel like, drops a little bit more just because it's more the focal point and you're touching it. Like I touch my frontal a lot. I flip it. I do all these different things, so of course my curl pattern, I do have to wet it a little bit more than if I would the other bundles. I'm trying to answer all the questions I think you guys might want to know, like questions that I want to know when I'm purchasing hair, or I want to know when I'm considering purchasing a hair. The link to this hair will be down below. I did purchase it a couple of months ago, so you guys, I don't remember exactly the cost, but the links that I do have a 28, 26, 24 and a 22 inch bundles with a 20-inch closure. These are the links that I usually get. Any hair that I get, you guys know, those are the links that you're probably always going to hear me say that I have, because that's my go-to length. I don't like short hair. I don't like medium hair. I'm always a 28, 26, 24, or a 22. If I don't wear a 28, most likely I'm wearing a 26. In curly hair, I like my hair to be long just because I just like the feel of it. The curls kind of shrink the hair. It brings it up, so I like that feeling of having longer bundles. I don't know, that's just me. So most likely if I'm talking about any hair, those are the lengths that I'm using. I don't know what other like things I should talk about. Definitely it's very thick. I can show you guys from like that angle. It's very, very thick, like really thick. I love the thickness of it because it's not like one of those hairs where, what I love about this hair is that it's not kind of like, it doesn't lose the thickness. I don't like hair that like you purchase it and it's like it's shedding like a dog and like all the thickness and volume is gone from the hair. I hate that. So my experience with them is pretty good. Like I said, guys, I'm purchasing this with my own money. I'm not being paid to speak about the hair. I'm not paying for a review. I'm not doing any of that stuff. So this is my honest opinion on the hair. No one's paying me for it, although I think that they should pay me for it, but no one's paying me for it. So this is my honest opinion, and the customer service is good too as well. If you have any questions or concerns, you can email them. If you get like something that's not something you ordered, like any retail store, if you do have any questions, do email them, because I did have some questions in regards to this hair. My question for her was, I didn't want the hair to be too light. Like I didn't want a number 2. I didn't want like that type of brown hair color, because I've received brown hair colors from other hair companies, and I wanted to make it known to her that even if she can't get it jet black, if she can get it close to a jet black. And she definitely did give me some bundles that were close to a jet black. I also told her that I wanted my ends to be very full because it is curly hair. I don't want thin ends, like I want my ends very full. So she gave me a really good batch by my email that I emailed to her. So like anything in customer service, you guys, to be 100% honest, you do have to ask questions. They will respond to you. You are paying for a product, whether it's hair, whether it's shoes, whether it's clothes. If you're paying for a product, the supplier will answer all of your needs, try to amend or try to come to a agreement upon both individuals, and try to see if you can come to that decision. You know what I mean? It's not really like they're just going to send you hair and that's it. That's the end. If you have a problem, if you have a concern, do email them, let them know, and then they'll do their due diligence. It's very soft. I find like it's very silky, and I feel like the oil, probably because I take care of my hair and I do deep condition. Do deep condition with this hair, you guys. Please. It is curly hair. You need to maintain it. Deep condition your hair as much as you possibly can, because it's gonna bring all that moisture to the hair. But that's basically the only questions I could think you guys might have about this hair. If you guys have more questions, would like me to answer anything else, leave a comment down below. I would be more than happy to answer all the questions you guys might have on this hair. And if you guys want to see this makeup tutorial look that I filmed, I will leave the link down below so you guys can see this like green glittery makeup tutorial.